Hi there, it's Olga here, Persollo co-founder. In this video, I'd like to take you through our social media analytics tool that helps you to analyze any Instagram account in seconds. So let's jump straight into it and I'll show you how simple and fast it is and how it actually works. So let's imagine we want to analyze this Instagram account. This Instagram account is of the Australian rugby player, and how we can start analyzing it is we can just copy the Instagram profile URL link from here, or we can actually open any Instagram post and copy the link from here. We copy the link and we simply go into Persollo.com post analyzer and we paste the link here and we click Discover Insights. As simple as that. And in just in a couple of seconds we actually get a report for this Instagram account. So we have 3 sections in the report. So we show you the post insights of that particular post which we analyzed. We show you the profile insights. So we also go beyond the post and show you the analytics of the whole influencer profile. And then we show you the profile audience insights. So we show you more detailed and deep analytics of the audience of the influencer. So let me run you through the metrics that we show you. So first, post insights. So for that particular post which we're analyzing, we show main engagement metrics. So we show you how many likes, comments the post got, how many posts in total the influencer made, the influencer following, and of course engagement rate. So this particular post got very high engagement rate, 9.11%. So we suck in all the images from the post and we analyze the image. So we run image recognition on top of the images and we show you very important data. One of the very important data points is safety. So we show you how safe is the content the influencer has created. So we show you how adult, spoof, medical, racy or violent the content is of this influencer. And we show you the brand safety index. So this content of this influencer can be considered safe. So it has 70% of safety, and image brand safety index is this one. So this is unique Persollo's index. And this is very helpful because there's a lot of talks in terms of brand safety and the content that influencer has created or is creating that can damage potentially the brand. So this tool helps you to verify the influencers with the safe content. We also show you the image palette, so the colors that appear on the image. This is good for creating mood boards or actually seeing if the influencer has delivered by the mood board. What we also do and what is very important is that we actually go and we analyze similarity of that image with other images that appear on the web. So very often influencers are actually reusing images or they actually are using just some stock images from internet. So we help you to see if how unique is the content. So with that image is this what we found as similar images to the one that the influencer created, with similar objects, with similar palettes, with similar colors and so on. And we can see that there is no similar image in the web. So it means that her content is unique, which is great. We also show you the web references for the post. So let's imagine you'll be Googling compact car, sports car, personal luxury car, and this image of this post of this influencer will come up under this type of searches in Google. So this is very useful for SEO campaigns or any other marketing activities that you're doing. We also extract the text from the post. So we actually go and we read like if there are any brand names appearing here or any text here. So we have detected this text and we show you stopping and so on. So this section helps you to see if, let's say you instructed your influencer to display your brand and in the image, and this tool helps you to see if she has delivered by that. We also have we extract the caption of the post, and we also analyze all the comments that the post have received. So if we talk about the caption of the post, so the influencer has written, "The moment I realized every beach is closed in the eastern suburbs," right? So it has a kind of a negative touch to this and to this caption. So the tool has captured it, that it is not very strong in emotions, it's not very strongly negative, but it has some negative coloring in it. We also went and we analyzed all the comments that landed under this post. So this post got 46 comments. We have analyzed all the comments, and we can tell you how positive or negative people responded to this post. So with this post, people had particularly positive responses, and strength of emotions was 0.5, which is quite good. So potentially you can expect similar responses if you partner with this influencer. So if we go into the second tab, which is profile insights. So here what we show you the insights for the whole Instagram profile, right? So we go beyond the post and we show insights into the whole profile. So what metrics we show here? We show you the following trends, so how her followers were growing or declining, and how the trends of her following others have changed as well over time. We show you profile main engagement metrics, so it's for the whole profile. So we show you average likes, comments, engagement rate, and average post frequency per week. The influencer has quite high engagement rate, so she has 5.68%, which is great. This section is very important. So here we show you how this analyzed influencer scores towards and when compared with other influencers of similar size and similar trends. So this Alia, this rugby player, would land under the group of micro-influencers because she has 47K following. And what we do actually show you how she scores towards the average for her group. So in terms of engagement rate, she scores above the average for her group. It means she scores above many other micro-influencers with similar trends and similar following. Average likes per posts is actually higher than the average for the group, which is really great. Average comments is a little bit lower, but it's all okay. It's not a very big and drastic difference. And average comments per 100 likes as well, she scores below the average for the group. So this gives you very important data, as we're saying that you have to compare apples to apples. So when comparing influencers, you actually have to compare the engagement rate of micro-influencer with engagement rate of another micro-influencers, not superstars with, let's say, super nano influencers, right? They have different engagement trends, and it's important to see how similar influencers are performing. This section, brand mentions, show you the brands the influencer worked with and mentioned in the posts. It also shows you the engagement rate the post with this sponsored content got. So it means, let's imagine you have a brand which sells similar products to Optus. You can expect similar engagement rate, right? Because she delivers the content with this type of brands, delivers this engagement rate on her profile. So this gives you important data on what to expect from brand partnerships and to see if she hasn't partnered with your competitors, right? These are the recent posts we just show you here. We show you the likes and comments in just a handy way, and you can click on it and actually you'll be redirected to Instagram, to her profile. So we're not blocking you from going to her Instagram and seeing and engaging with her content. If we go into third tab, which is one of the most important tabs in this report, it's the insights into the audience. So here we show you the her active audience gender split, of course. So here we can see that her audience is mostly dominated by males. This section is very important. We show you how many real people, mass followers, influencers, and suspicious accounts she has in her audience, right? So let's imagine you'll be partnering with her and you can expect to get real people at the percentage of 84, which is quite high among all her audience. You'll get actually 84% of real eyeballs, not mass followers, suspicious accounts, or other influencers. We also show you the audience quality score, which is our metric, unique metric, and we show you how authentic her audience is and how real it is and how high is the quality of the audience. So she got the score of 84 out of 100, which is great. So it means that her audience quality is great. Active audience by age split, of course, we show you this data. We show you as well the distribution of her audience by countries and global markets. So most of her audience would come from Oceania, which is where Australia is located, so it makes perfect sense. Countries list, so these are the countries where her audience comes from. And of course we show you the city, so we go deeper than just countries. We show you the cities of her of her active audience. We also show you the active audience by hour. So let's imagine you'll be partnering with her and you can ask her to post at 9 a.m. So then your post can get actually the highest engagement rate that you can get with her, basically. That's at 9 a.m. It's when her audience is mostly active. Audience top hashtags. This is important category and important metric. So these are the hashtags that not the influencer is using, but that the audience of this influencer is using. So it means that if you want to tap more into sports or Australia and so on, so you can use these hashtags to tap more deeper into audience of this influencer, right? So this gives you very important data too. This section is very unique for our tool, and we have developed it in partnerships with one top influencer agency here in Sydney. And what this tool is actually doing, it shows you the audience of value by each geography in each location of the audience. So what we're saying is that not all the audience of the influencer is of value to the brand or to anybody. What we mean by audience of value is the real people or the audience that can make meaningful actions towards the post. So in this table, what you can see is her audience of value percentage and her quality followers coming from a particular country. So it means that out of 47,000 followers in total, this number of followers would come from Australia, and out of this amount only, but not only, in her case it's actually a big number, 19,000 would be real people, right? Will be quality followers, which can make meaningful actions towards your sponsored content, or they are real people with real eyeballs. So this actually excludes the mass followers, suspicious accounts, and other influencers. So it would mean that she has 40% of her audience is of real value to you if you're looking to partner with her for her audience in Australia. What this tool also does, it calculates the Cpm cost of the audience of value. Cpm is cost per 1,000 of impressions of quality audience on influencer post. So let's imagine this influencer says that her post costs $5,000. You can see that the cost per 1,000 of impressions of real people in Australia would cost you this much, $257, which is quite expensive. So by checking with this tool, you can actually go back to her and say, hey, we know that in Australia you have only 19,000 followers out of your 47, which are of interest to us if you're a brand, and we're happy to pay you, let's say, $800 per post. If you pay her $800 per post and you want to reach Australian audience, real people, it will cost you $41. So 1,000 of impressions of quality audience in Australia would cost you $41. So if it falls within your budget, then you can go ahead and partner with her. If it's above your budget, then you can clearly see what you're getting for the money. So this tool is very useful for any brand or agency who wants to show actionable and actual real outcomes and budget it correctly for any post or any sponsored content that you're going to have with an influencer. So this is a very useful tool, which gets a lot of fantastic outcomes for our brands and agencies. So you can actually export it to CSV file, and you can work with the data as you wish. What you can do with this report and how to share it. So you can simply click export PDF on top right. So if you click export PDF, you can get all these 3 tabs and all this report within all of these 3 tabs in a PDF format, which you can download, and you can simply share it with your team. Send it to your boss or send it to your other team members and say, hey, that's the stats of this influencer. What do you think? Should we go ahead or not? How you can also share the insights. This report has a unique URL. So if you copy this URL link for this report, you can actually go and you can send it to your team members, and what they will see by clicking on this link is the insights that you have generated, and they'll be just alive here. So anybody can see the insights if you share with them the link. So as simple as that. So the beauty of our tool is that it works in real time. So our machine learning algorithms are actually running at the time when you're analyzing the profile or post. They're running the analysis, and they're showing the most fresh, the most last and up-to-date data, which will help you to make great decisions on whom to partner with and how worse is this influencer to your brand or to your agency or to your partner. So thank you so much for watching, and please remember that you can always jump here on persollo.com/post-analyzer, and you can run one free report, and you can analyze anybody, your friend, yourself, or some celebrity account on Instagram. Thank you.